And this morning, the Vatican is making final preparations for Pope Francis's funeral. This comes as the last crowds file through St. Peter's Basilica for the final day of public viewing.
Our own David Ono live once again for us in Vatican City this morning with the latest. David.
Hi, John. Hi, Rachel. And you said it, the crowds are here, but they're bigger than ever. Things are kind of lifting to a frenzy now as we approach the funeral, and there is high energy outside. So a lot to go over with you. Let's first show you some video of the crowds. And I know it's starting to look the same, but take my word for it. It's not. Today, we're getting towards critical mass. So many more people are showing up right now, very excited over what's going to be happening here in the next few hours. But keep this in mind, as you see thousands of people in these lines that are barely moving, we got to notice that they're going to shut everything down at 5 o'clock. It is 2:30 in the afternoon right now, so many of the people that are actually standing in line likely will not see the Pope unless they keep it open for a little bit longer. Let me show you a second video, and that is Cardinal Roger Mahony. I sat down with him yesterday. I've sat down with him every time I've been here for a papal transition for a number of reasons, but today I sat down with him because I talked to him about a special ceremony that's going to be happening at 8:30 tonight. That's the reason why they're shutting things down, because they do a sealing of the casket, and apparently Cardinal Mahony is the one who's going to put the top on top of the casket, and here's more of what he had to say about that ceremony.
After the Pope lies in state, and then there's a formal closure of the casket, sealing of the casket, because that is the last time the Pope will be seen by anyone forever. And so there's some kind of a ceremony. I've never been at it before. I think I was selected because I'm more or less the senior cardinal priest.
So that is Mahony talking about. He is the oldest cardinal here. There are 4 others that are older, but they did not make the trip. He's 89 years old right now, so he believes that's why he has been chosen to do this sacred event. But it's so rare. He's not even sure of what the details are, and I'm sure he's going to find out later today because that ceremony takes place tonight. He very well may be the very last person to actually see Pope Francis. Now, some other video to show you real quickly. This is St. Mary Major Basilica, and this is where Pope Francis will eventually be buried, and that will be after the funeral. He loves this basilica. He goes there often to pray, and this is his tomb. Some video of the church and the tomb. This is what's going to be his final resting place. We're going to learn a lot more of that coming up. In the meantime, we're going to do something a little bit daring here. I want to take a live picture from down near the square, and my producer Chris DiVincenzo is standing there trying to show you the massive line that is leading up to from the main thoroughfare leading to the Basilica up to the Basilica. This is how many people that are still coming here, getting in line, hoping to see the Pope, and it's unclear whether they're going to meet their goals, but the enthusiasm is high right now, and we're going to have a lot more of that as this part of the story progresses. In the meantime, as you mentioned, back on camera, the President Trump is leaving soon. He'll be arriving here this afternoon. Macron from France will be here. Zelensky will be here from Ukraine, and a bunch of other dignitaries. So the energy is building. The anticipation is building. And they're saying something like 200,000 people are expected to be here for the funeral. It might be more than that because of the enthusiasm that seems to be building. And then there will maybe hundreds of thousands to millions of people out on the streets of Rome waiting for the procession as the Pope is moved from the Basilica to St. Mary's, where it will be his final resting place. That, I think, is going to be a beautiful story. We'll tell you more about that coming up later on. In the meantime, John, Rachel, let's throw it back to you.
Yeah, just an incredible outpouring of respect from the public. Okay, David, we look forward to your reports. Thanks for that.